All right, so right off the back, we got to control hands. No fighting, no hand fighting, just control hands. Control the hands. You won't have to worry about him hanging on your collar. That's a easy snap down. And we just went over this position. So I want to look at this again. Start off good movement, but look at your head position. Your head is down. He's heavy on your head. You're putting your head down, and you can't wrestle like that. I see you try to clear the collar tie, but you got to clear that thing. Your head is down. You can't wrestle like that. And where your head is, that's where your body's going to go. Straight down to the mat. We just went over this position here. Clamp down. Peel the fingers. Peel the hands. Right now, you're not doing anything with your hands. And he takes you down for 2 points. I'll say right here, though, good job fighting off your back and building your base. Work back up. Excellent. Good job. You got to clamp down, peel the fingers. Clamp down, peel the fingers. We just went over this. Just went over this. Right off the back, yelling out circle. You got to move your feet. Control the hands. Good job. Control the hands, but you got to be looking for that drag. He shouldn't be able to just rip his hand out and then go straight back to your collar. Control the hands and go drag. It's quick. No time to think. We're going to go over the snap down. You had that positioning a couple times. Come on, cameraman. You either recording or you watching the match. But I think you were in not bad positioning on that right there. You had a chance to capitalize, but you didn't. Right here on bottom, you cannot clam up like this. You're going to get hit with stalling. You're going to get hit with stalling. And you did during this match. I think you gave him a point or maybe two. Anyway, you got to grab hands, control hands there, and start building your base. He's riding top parallel on you. The ref could have hit him for stalling, but he's not because you're the one clammed up. If you would have been trying to work and control hands, because he's riding on top of you like that, he's not picking his side, he could have got hit with stalling. But because you're not trying to or attempting to work out, you're just clamming up, the ref is going to call you for stalling all day. We got to work on bottom. We went over the bottom. A lot of people weren't there. There was only 3 people at the practice for bottom. And that's a problem. Midterms is over. Winter break is over. Guys, we need to get consistent with coming to practice. This team was a beatable team. Everybody had a winnable match. But in all, everyone did well. But we got to be able to beat teams and guys like this. On bottom, didn't record it, but you know we don't go over that in practice. Trying to jump out from bottom, we don't go over that. Again, we got to come to practice. Got to make it to practice. We're going to go over, stopping this half, how to really clamp down on it and peel hands and, start working up. But you got to fight hands on bottom. Control a hand and work up. Build your base. Yes, he was, you did bump up to wrestle this guy, but this was still a winnable match for you. You gave up about 10 pounds, but a little more, but it was still winnable for you. It was still winnable for you. Locking your legs in like that, you just got to work up. Control hands and work up. It's nothing more to it.
Bro, come on, Elijah. Get his hands off you. Get up. Get up, Elijah. Watch out.
Hey man, you gotta use it. You get control of them hands, start using it. You gotta get your hips up here. That was your opportunity right there. You gotta get your hips up. You gotta stay in control. Good job right here. Keeping your foot in. Gotta capitalize there. That right there should have had you turned, man. That should have showed you that you could win this match. But we can't be afraid to attack on our feet. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go drag. Quick. As soon as you grab hands, you going. Don't knock his hand down. Grab the hand and go. Throw some fakes. Get some fakes going. Something. You can't let this guy think that he can win this match. We will go over that position too for nice submit mixer. Okay, go to collar. You got to be able to clear that collar. He can't hang on your collar like that. For your first match, you did an excellent job. Winnable match for you as well. We got to get our weight back there, and we got to spin and get behind immediately. No more wasted time. Cross face, get behind. Get off your knees and get on your toes and circle behind them. Spin behind them. And we're working under the arms, looking for a wrist and a half. And we're shooting the half. We're getting shoulder under his shoulder. We're going elbow to the mat, and we're sinking it in deep. Good job on top. We just need to stay off our knees, stay on our toes. Get on your toes, stay heavy. Pick a side, shoot the half. Now you're getting too much in the front, you're getting too much in the side. That's when guys start to get funky, start grabbing legs, and it just get weird from there. Just stay behind, work your tight waist for our ankle. Look to break them flat. Go wrist, half. Pin them. Done. Get off the mat. That's how we want to work it. We got to stay off our knees, though. Excellent job on top, man. Again, a winnable match. Very winnable. Everyone had a winnable match. This was a good team to wrestle with. You guys are at their level and higher with only 3 weeks of practice. These guys have been practicing since, I want to say, September, maybe August. And you guys were handling them. Awesome. All right, we got to stop reaching back. Got to stop reaching back.
Hands.
Head up, Nick. Come on, Nathan.
Once I say set, can't move around. Set.
Y'all heard that? Once he say set, y'all can't move. Let's go.
Get out. Get out.
Okay, he goes tight waist near ankle, which really isn't nothing. You should still be able to get up here and start working, but you're reaching back still. You definitely surprised me with how flexible you were. But you got to clamp down on that arm, and you got to fight more here. You got to fight more here. You just keep coming to practice, man. And for all you first year wrestlers, you guys will get there, man. Just keep coming to practice, and you'll get better. All right, you coming out wild, just like the last 2 years. We gotta wrestle our style. We gotta start wrestling our style. We gotta start hand controlling. We gotta start hand controlling. Right now, you're wrestling this man's style. He wants to be close, uptight. He wants to show how strong he is. He wants to be heavy on your head. You can't wrestle that style. I showed you guys how to wrestle a certain way for a reason. You cleared it and then went back into that position. He's heavy on your head now. He's working on that back. Right there, you need to crank that bear hug. You need to get in there. You can't waste time there. You got to get in there. Fight for that inside control. Jack him up and squeeze for that bear hug, man. It was right there. That was all you. All right, look how you step with your left foot outside. Once you step with that foot outside, boom. That hand has to come through the inside, not over his arm, to the inside. And you snatch that bear hug up. You had it, man. So you're still in good position here. Nothing too crazy. I see you trying to look for that drag. But you got to keep your head up and keep moving. He's moving you all the way around the mat. You're following his steps. You try something right there, but you gotta keep going. Don't, because it didn't work. That doesn't mean just stop. That means go to the next move. Try it again. You gotta keep your head up here. We just went over this. Clamp down, peel the hands, work out. You can't wrestle from your knees. If you want to wrestle from there, you gotta keep moving on your knees. You can't stop his whole body with your arm. On bottom, we grabbing hands and we working up. It looked like he's trying to go cradle. Most tall guys like to go cradle. You grab that hand, pull it over, stand up. You're free right now. There's no reason why you should still be down. So we gotta control hands on bottom and work up. Gotta work up. Okay, so even on your tight waist for ankle, you grabbing his shin. I don't want his shin. You going tight waist far ankle. You grabbing ankle. Honestly, you're grabbing laces. You've been with me for 3 years and you're still clasping on top. You gotta stop, man. You need to find a wrist. Find a wrist on top, work the half, or keep breaking them down to that tight waist far ankle. Wait for the ref, get set, boom. Tight waist far ankle. You're still grabbing his shin. And you didn't even try. It was no effort for the tight waist far ankle. You just gave up and then let him score one. We gotta get better here. We gotta get better here. Like this right here irks me. But if y'all gonna grab a leg, drive through him. Run through him. Y'all just pick up a leg and then hold it. Come on, man. Y'all gotta get tough, man. Y'all gotta be tougher now. Y'all gotta get aggressive. Y'all grab that leg, drive through him. Run through him till you bring him down. Man, Drew, good job. That's a little butterball for you. Get your win. Try to come more technically sound. It was aggressive. Good. I see you tried to drag. Just keep going, man. Just more technique use instead of trying to just muscle them. Let's get your technique better for when we get to later on in the season, when you're trying to wrestle in state. Our technique is sound. We're not just trying to go out there and wrestle like a madman. But good job, good win. Micah. Good job here. Good job moving your feet, man. That's good movement. You haven't been in practice in like 2 weeks. I'm surprised you were even moving that much. That you even had the enough gas in the tank to even finish a full match. That's a good job, man. That was a lot of heart. We just got to get our hands up, start controlling that tie. A lot of these guys from 112 to 106, you came in, you was closer to wrestling 106 in the beginning of the season. After you missed 2 weeks of practice, you gained some weight, so you was closer to 12. But you got to drive through this guy right there. When you get in on those legs, you got to run through him. Keep driving your legs. You're trying to pick him straight up in the air. You need to run through him. But you're going to be stronger than a lot of guys you wrestle in 112 and 106. So you could wrestle 112. I would like for you to wrestle 106. But you did a good job. Just each time, man, you just got to get aggressive and you got to smell the blood in the water like a shark. You got to know when your prey is wounded and he's ready to be devoured. He doesn't want to wrestle anymore. You got to feel that. You got to smell that, and you got to attack and keep attacking. Let's make sure we under the arms here. Looking for a wrist. Keep wrestling. Good job here. Stay heavy. Now you want to put your toes in the mat and make him sit on his feet. He shouldn't be able to stand up like that so quickly. Good job recognizing that headlock. Man, if you just come to practice, man, you're going to do some damage. Staying in good position. Crossface. We got to start cross-facing, sprawling, getting our hips back, getting them off your leg, getting his head away from your body. Where the head is, that's where the body's going to go. I wanted him to stand up here because you haven't been in practice. I seen you warming up on top. It looked horrible. So we just going to go to our feet here and work takedowns. You probably can't tell, but he doesn't want to wrestle anymore. He does not want to wrestle no more. But by you later on in the match, allowing him to stick around, it started building up his confidence. So we got to put the nail in their coffin early. Yeah, we got to get aggressive here. We got to circle, snap down. We're going to go over snap down, but you got hand control. You got the hand control. Use the drag. Use the drag. You got the hand control. Use the drag. You have forehead, hairline to hairline. That's where we want to be. That's where we want to be. You sprawling. Get your hips back. Circle spin behind. Get your two. Just got to show control. Bang. There it is. Simple. Simple. You made this match into a project, though. I'm cool with the takedown, let him up game. If you want to take down, let him up, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. Just you got to be able to get the takedown, which you were more than capable of doing in this match. But we got to do it for the rest of the season. You got to capitalize here. Quick. ASAP. That's too simple. Now he's in on your leg. We got to score there. Good hips. Getting your hips up. Good job. Right there, you got to cross face, grab ankle, get behind. Again, only 3 people were at the practice when we went over that. So continue coming to practice. And these positions that you guys got stuck in will be nothing for y'all. Good job. Just stay behind them, man. Just stay behind to make sure no funny business. Work that tight waist for ankle while he's on his knees. Break him flat. Look for wrist under the arms. Shoot the half. Pin him. Get off the mat. That's how we doing it. Good job trying to stay on your toes. Don't let him up before the period is over. Don't give up no easy points. He's in on that leg. Good job sprawling, getting your legs. But look, he don't want to wrestle. He don't want to wrestle. But you're letting him stay in the match. You got to drag there. Look, he's standing straight up. He does not want to wrestle anymore. That's when you blast double him all the way into the locker room. He's tired. But, of course, you tired, too. So, I know you taking your breaks. But once we get you back in the room, man, and you get back to working out, you're going to be doing some damage. So, don't worry about it. It was a good match, a good win for you. Just keep going to practice. And I don't know where you got this move from. Never do this again. What in the world? Never do that again. Ever. You got to stick him right there. You got to stick him right there. Good job staying on top. Just settle back. See how high you are? You need to get behind. Get behind. He's on his knees. Tight waist for ankle. Tight waist for ankle. You need to be under them legs. Don't let him reach back and grab a leg and start doing funky stuff. Shoot the half. That's a pin right there. Good job. Again, I'm all fine with the takedown, let him up game. As long as you can continue taking him down. All right. Miles, we got to get your confidence up, man. Because you had this match. You had this match right here. We got to clear him off our collar, and we got to start wrestling our style. Our style is not to hang on the collar, and we just double hang on collars. Don't give him your side. Stay in front. Fight inside. Shoot, you could jack him up for a bear hug, too. Especially when dudes is on your collar like that, and there you go. Boom. Takedown. 2 points. You should have been looking for your half right there. You need a wrist on the other side. Under the arms. Don't come in the front of him. Stay behind him. Under the arms. Wrist. Shoot the half. You're either going 11 or you're going 1 o'clock. Get that shoulder under his shoulder. Elbow to the mat. Sink it in deep. Stay behind. Look for that wrist. Keep that wrist. Stay behind him. Jump sides. Throw the half. Excellent. We wrestled well this match, man. We just gave it to him. We stopped wrestling. You got to wrestle the whole time, no matter what. The ref blows the whistle, you stop wrestling. The ref doesn't blow the whistle, you keep wrestling. And even when I'm talking to you guys, I'm telling you what to do. Don't look at me. Just listen. Just listen. I know it's your first match. You're not used to, having to do that. And, it's cool. I understand. We'll get there. Just keep coming to practice. Keep coming to practice. You got to get your hips up. Hips up, hips up, hips up. Stay under them arms. Stay under the arms. Stay under the arms. Stay off your knees. Stay behind them. Now you're getting sloppy. You're getting real sloppy. You got your arms hanging over. Keep wrestling. Keep wrestling. See, look, you stop wrestling. You stop wrestling. You stop wrestling. And then he capitalizes and brings you down. You got to keep wrestling, man. You got to keep wrestling right before the period. You look gassed, but again, no practice, you're going to be tired. Right here, you got to stuff the head, stuff the shoulder, spin behind. Can't leave your leg. Get your legs out. Get your weight on them. You want your hips on them. Get your legs out. You want your hips on them. There you go. Now that's when you cross face, spin behind. You can't leave your arm hanging. Now you in the front. You need a head. Punch that through. I mean, you're going to get pinned here because you're holding on to his head still. You got to let that go. You got to let the head go so you can start trying to work and get off your back. We will go over this position in practice, but you guys got to come to practice. You got to come to practice. All them guys that missing, we bring them to practice. They got to come to practice. You guys got to come to practice. I'm telling you, it is that simple. The time that you put in on this mat and practice and matches every time you step on the mat, rather you cleaning the mat or you rolling the mat up, it is going to help you get better. Excellent match here. Letting this guy hang around too much, but you're moving your feet, which is good. You're not staying in one spot. You're not letting him wear on your back. Yeah, he's on your collar, but you're not really pulling your head down. You're not letting him, be heavy there. Excellent job here. I forgot how you got here, but You got the pin. Oh, they chose, they deferred. We chose what? They chose bottom, so we went top. Excellent. That's how you do it. Tight waist far ankle. You broke them flat. I remember that. You had a great tight waist far ankle, and it got you to here. You broke them flat, half. Get them off the mat. Excellent. That Drew, you got to come more controlled. I know you want to hurry up and get your hands on them, which is great. The aggressiveness, I love it. Just stay in control. Here, you need to learn how to pop your head out to the other side. Keep that arm down. There's no reason why you should be reaching up for his head. All right, good job here wrestling. Good job. Don't stop wrestling. You broke the grip. Good. Fight hands. Boom. You got the takedown. Good job. Now we got wrist, and we looking to shoot that half to a side. Guys, we're going to learn some more moves on top, but a half is like you have to learn how to do a half properly before we move on to anything else. And as you can see, that once you do a half properly, man, that's all you need. So don't get concerned if, we start wrestling on a team, they start doing other things. Just worry about what you're doing. But definitely on bottom is hands and up. Hands and up to simplify it. No matter who we wrestle and what moves they do, whatever their pinning combination is, hands and up. Control the hands and stand up. Drew, good job on top. Just make sure you got to get that shoulder under his shoulder, elbow to the mat. Make sure it's in deep. Good job here. You could have really just held that arm to the mat. Once he touched the mat right there, you just hold it right there. And the pin is inevitable at this point. He's trying to hold a leg, take up time. I'll show you a limp leg from there. Very simple. But you get once you stepped over and you basically was on his face, I knew it was over from there. Good job. Now, this is a tough match for a first-year wrestler. Good job, just staying tough, staying aggressive. You fighting with him. We just gotta, keep coming to practice and work on these types of positions. Good job for everyone, though. Proud of everyone. Good job, Shiloh.